Just saying. Celeste the fish killer.
Yeah, we're gonna call her, and she actually knows quite a few people that we know.
What?
So this is gonna be great.
She knows people that we know.
She
You know
does
people?
know people.
What? All right, you let me know when we are. Give me the countdown, and I will hit the button.
Hold on there, killer.
Fish killer?
It's no you.
Oh,
like
sorry.
you're trying to go fast. You don't do very much things fastly. But
Fastly's not a word.
fastly is a word.
Fastly is not a word.
Look it up. I bet you money fastly is a word.
Looking it up.
And if it's not a word, it should be a word. But it's a word.
There is no need for fastly because fast is both an adjective and an adverb. Thank you very much.
Fastly
It should be a word.
is a outsider tackle box
That is an outsider
word
word.
that is going to be added to the dictionary soon.
Mm-hmm. Not in Webster's dictionary. It's in Weber's.
Who cares about Webster?
Oh, man. I just make up my own words, make up my own dictionary. We should make the outsider tackle box dictionary. And we'll have words in there like subscribe and stuff like that.
Wouldn't mind doing that. Only I would be the one putting it all together, and Tommy would be like, "Yeah, let's do a calendar," and then not do any work for it.
I take the picture. That's it. Right
You
here.
won't even do that. The only picture you'll take is the picture that on your phone. If it's anything outside of your phone, which is a crappy phone, it won't happen. Like you
Don't make fun
won't
of my-
do a thing.
Don't make fun of my crappy
All right,
phone,
let's
man.
call Celeste. Here we go. Three,
All right.
2, 1. We are calling. Celeste.
Morning.
Good morning, Celeste, aka Fish Killer. Welcome to
What's
the
up?
radio show and podcast. Outsider Tackle Box is bringing happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. I got my good buddy Tommy in the studio. Say hello, Tommy.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, Tommy. What's up?
Not much. I'm awake,
How's it
so that's all I can ask for right now.
Yeah,
You
Tommy's.
and me both. I just got in 4:00 in the morning from kayaking out at Newport Beach.
Oh,
It's a blast.
I wish
Oh, I
I was
love
out
it.
there kayaking at 4:00 in the morning. The only problem is, fat guys don't kayak that well.
Tommy's afraid to get in the kayak, and not because of his weight. Not because it's mostly has to do with balance. And we want to film it. I just want to see Tommy try to get in the kayak. And so
Yeah,
it's
he's got to try it out.
yeah. And I understand.
Too much fun. It's too much fun.
You know what? I want to go. I know that the now Celeste Fish Killer is part of the Death from Above group. She knows a lot of people that we know.
Nice.
She knows them. She actually knows Dave. Dave put on a pop-up fishing tournament.
Oh yeah, father and son.
Father and son
Yeah, he did.
fishing. Dave is actually somebody I know from childhood, and we reconnected a few months ago. Yes.
Sorry, I
and
just-
so
Yeah,
we,
him
I
and
thought that
son
was
are
good.
really awesome family they have right there. Yeah, they had a pop-up over there at Lake Gregory, and we hit some trout up there. It was really nice.
Ooh,
We were hitting
trout. Now you're speaking my
some
language.
of his. Yeah, are you a good trout fisherman?
I wouldn't say I'm a good trout fisherman, but I am a trout fisherman. I am
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a.
You're-
I'm
We're
a
in the same league. We're in the same league.
Yeah,
We try, right?
Yeah, you get
All
an
that
A.
matters.
You get an A for effort and a golden star on your forehead if you catch one. But I'm there for the drinking. I'm there for having a good time. So, which is all my
Yes.
fishing experiences. So, but yes,
Yeah, I was planning out when you guys were like, I'm gonna call you guys, but when you said I'm gonna the call's gonna be in the morning, I was like, dang, I'm not gonna be able to have a drink before loosen up, you know?
Why not?
Like a
We
chat.
are.
You actually could have done that. We opened the show with drinks, and this is a good opportunity to mention
Nice.
Oh,
that our
yes.
beer sponsor
We're
is
so into drinking that our sponsor for the show today is Paul.
brought to you by Ordnance Brewing.
That's right. It's Ordnance Brewing.
Nice,
It's
Paul.
a awesome brewery from Boardman, Oregon. We just got back from a trip over there last weekend, and we got a tour of the brewery. We got to hang out at the Neighbor Dudes Tap House, which is their tap house. Awesome people, awesome stuff. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, Celeste. Their beer is bumping.
It's good. So we
What?
will, they are working on their distribution. They're in the Pacific Northwest region at the moment, but they're working on getting down
Yep.
south. And so that will happen soon. But we do have their product. And so if you invite us fishing, of course, we are going to bring their beer with us. We love fishing with people locally. And
Yeah.
so
I like how that's how
I always like
you
to,
kind of invited yourself. You're like,
well,
if you
it's our
bring me,
bait.
I'll bring beer.
we are, and I don't even know if Celeste drinks,
Yeah.
but, I'm so happy that we actually have a beer
I
sponsor.
I do.
She just said that. She's like, I needed a drink to take the edge off.
And so
See,
we
I
have
get
Yeah.
so we'll bring that with us, and just so you get to taste it before anybody else does, because they're working on their distribution to get
Yeah.
it out
Oh,
here.
sounds delicious.
Oh, it is. It
Sounds
is. They have a great selection. But yeah, we definitely want to get together and hang out, go fishing, drink beer, and have a good time. So now,
Yes, let's do that soon.
see, look at that.
Let's do it
That's,
on the
that's how
series.
you invite yourself. That's how you're like, hey, let's just go out and have a good time, drink some beer. If we
Yeah,
catch,
let's do it.
if
Let's
we
set a
catch some
date.
fish, then great. If we don't, whatever. I got drunk.
It's a numbers
Yeah.
game for
Bring
us.
the beer.
We invite ourselves, or at least try to have people invite us. And I would say, of all the local people that we've had on, maybe 1 in 10 we get to go fishing with, which
Yeah.
is still we know. Like, everybody will tell you, yeah, you're like, yeah, well, let's go fish. But
Yeah.
then, like, only a couple of them.
But we've actually
Well,
done it. Like,
yeah.
we actually, we shut down the studio and we'll go fishing. We went fishing with Chris. We went fishing with Tyler. I mean, we've had a great time. Heck, we went all the way up to Oregon to go and fish the Columbia River with Ryan.
And so let's get to the
Oh,
fish story.
heck,
This is her podcast, and you sent in a photo of you catching some yellowtail, and we want to hear about that fishing trip with the bait that you were using, the size of the fish, and maybe where you were fishing, where you went out.
She
and
was
who you went
fishing in
with.
the ocean.
I know, obviously. So
Oh yeah.
let's hear
I
your
was on a
fish
trip
story.
out of I was on a trip out of Dana's Wharf on the Fury,
Mm-hmm.
and we went out to San Clemente Islands, which there was reports of yellowtail, so luckily we landed right on them. All morning it was off the hook. People were throwing yo-yos, hard metal, fly lining, live bait.
Nice.
It's really awesome.
Nice. Now you're speaking about
Have you ever caught a yellow?
I have actually, and my son won the jackpot on a boat with a yellowtail, and that was when the yellowtail. I don't know if you remember. I'm sure you're local. Remember when the yellowtail were coming in, like inshore, like real close, like you could get on a half-day boat.
Yeah.
That's when he caught it. Like we were
Out
just
to the
like,
count patties.
yeah,
Yep.
we're like, no way. Like the yellowtail were just right here, and so we only went on a half-day boat, and we could just schools of them, and the fishing was great a couple years ago. Like you just,
Oh yeah.
And I
That
mean,
was
you
good.
being local, so we know the area that you're talking about. I know Dana Wharf. I know, I fished Catalina Island many times.
Yeah.
For different species. I mean, it's those listening around the world right now. You guys don't even know how good the fishing is around Catalina Island.
yeah. For those of
Oh
listeners
yeah.
across the pond, we're talking to Celeste, aka Fish Killer. She's fishing out of Southern California.
Yep.
Dana Wharf is a fishing landing out of
Dana Point.
Dana Point. And so if you're out in the area, she goes out. We have a local island. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour just to get to the area, and there's some fishing grounds out there, which is great
awesome
fishing.
I mean, you can catch some tuna. You can catch all sorts of fun stuff out that way. So,
Oh yeah, bonita, calicos, barracudas,
oh yeah,
all that fun stuff.
You know, the fun thing about barracuda is catching the barracuda. The bad thing about it is getting them off the hook.
Right before they
Before
snap
they-
you, break you off.
Oh yeah, you don't want any part of that. Well, actually, just looking at them, you're just like, you're a mean looking bugger.
Oh yeah. But you know what? These freaking calico bass last night that I caught, they're mean. They have some mean teeth on them.
Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah,
And when you're on a kayak,
they're
there's
finger rippers.
Yeah, and when you're on a kayak, there's nowhere to go. Like you're just there. You're stuck.
Yeah.
See, that's my problem.
Yeah, that's what I like about the kayak. You know, it's pretty interesting.
And you know,
You never know what you're gonna pull up from under you.
Exactly. And you know, if you hook something big, it's gonna take you for a ride. I would love to do it. My only problem is, I'm a how do I say this? I'm a fluffier kind of guy.
Why don't we let Celeste talk,
I'm just
because
saying,
you
I'm a
kind of
fluffy-
took over with your fat body
With my fat body
story.
You took over with your fat.
Like,
I'm just saying.
this is
like,
her
being
podcast.
on a kayak, if
I want
make
this to
any
be about
quick-
Celeste.
All I'm
People
saying
already
is-
know you're fat.
Yeah, people know. I know. People look at me and they're like, oof. But no, I'm just saying, any quick movement on a kayak, I'm done. I'm tipped over. So, weebles wobble, but this one falls over.
So you're
It's all
fishing.
about the balance trick.
You're fishing out of Dana Point. You pull into Yellowtail, and was it a chartered boat? It was. I mean, it doesn't in the photo. It looks like it's a pretty empty boat, but I know that the photo can be actually when you guys are headed back in. But did you win the jackpot on that thing?
I was second to the jackpot. At the end of the
Congrats.
day, right at the end, the last stop,
Mhm.
somebody pulled in the bigger one than mine.
Oh man, that's a
Just at the
heartbreaker.
very last stop, I was like, no.
You should have just pushed him over.
But you know what?
You're like, I win.
You're right.
Here's a
He
little
cut his
trick.
line off when he's bringing it up.
Here's a treater trick.
What the heck did you just try to say?
I've been drinking. I messed it up.
Yeah,
But
I
here's a
know.
little
Hey, I'll take
cheater thing that I.
You passed that beer over here.
All right. When I'm fishing in the, like, if it's fresh water, I drag the fish in
Yeah.
water. I soak it so it gets a little bit heavier. But I've done this, and Tommy could attest to this. I'll put little weights inside the fish mouth. I know it's cheating, but when you're just with your buddies, like when you're doing the weight, and they won't even know it's funny. I tell them anyway. So I'm the worst liar. Like, I'm laughing before I even get the lie out.
So
But
what you're hearing,
Right.
I'll
what you're
throw some
hearing,
weights
Celeste,
in the fish.
if Celeste ever fishes with us, that you are an a-hole is what she's hearing right now. You're like, I totally cheat
And
on
you
the
look
way in.
cheating.
Yeah, see? She's like, well, I'm never
going
going to go in a competition with you because you're a cheater.
If I win, Celeste, you should question it. You always question whether or not my fish.
Just,
I will now.
just honestly, you should have known that going in. Just question him in general. You're like, what a weird.
I'm all about the story. I'm trying to get caught. I'm like, let's put some weights in this fish, see if anybody
It's all
catches
about
it.
the story. You're the only person I know that's tried to catch great white sharks, and
But I'm laughing about it while I'm doing it. So, yeah,
You
please.
have to try everything out there.
Oh
You
yeah.
know?
Oh yeah.
It's so cool.
No, he's a crack up because he's not lying. He usually starts laughing. Like, he's the kind of guy that's like, here, weigh my fish. It's like, wait a minute, your fish is only 6 inches like long, but yet it weighs like 8 pounds. What the hell did you put in it? It's a
Yeah.
big one.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there's a.
That's
few-
how good I am at lying. So, I guess I'm truthful in that way.
You're a truthful liar.
I'm
Yes.
a truthful liar.
That, my
You're a
friend,
truthful
is an
person.
oxymoron. I'm a truthful liar.
All right.
I will have to try that trick out one
Yeah,
day.
there you go, Celeste.
You-
You
When
use it.
some money's involved in some beer.
There you go. You can be like, look, I'm an honest liar. There you go.
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes.
Did we get enough of your fish story? I don't want to take away from what you wanted to tell us about the story. What you said, I loved it. But Tommy and I just did. I feel like
We honestly,
we got excited about
personally,
somebody who's local, and we just like jump in. We're like, take us fishing, and we kind of take over.
that was you, really.
Oh, we're definitely getting together to go fishing.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And no, you guys didn't take away anything. You guys are adding to it.
Yeah,
Oh, perfect.
see,
Okay,
I
I
love
just
talking
wanted to
fish
check
talk.
in.
I love meeting new people. I love the whole fishing scenery. I love
You-
getting out there, meeting new fishing anglers,
You'll,
finding out new tricks to catch fish.
you'll
And then
regret
you
that
You
the
learn
moment you meet
You learn
us.
something new every time you go out.
So tell everybody, because you fish quite a bit. Tell everybody where to find you. I know you have your fish handle is on Instagram is FishKiller. Is that correct?
Yes, FishKiller909, and you can find me in the ocean, Newport Harbor, or Janum Harbor,
Okay.
Nice.
killing it.
And you're part of a couple of groups, I believe. You know people from. Do you know the Death from Above group? I see you on the messaging group, so she's
Yeah.
part of that too. So
Yeah, I'm part of Death from Above and Kid Bates crew. But
Nice.
yeah, it's really nice.
Perfect.
I just joined the club, but it's really good what they're trying to do. You know, everybody's trying to help out for hooks and heroes on the water,
Yep.
and they want to pitch in and do their part.
Yep.
So
No,
that's a really good thing.
And see, you know what, Celeste? Like, I'm just excited, and I apologize, like Paul said, if we took away from your story, but I get excited just hanging out and talking to people, especially like he said that are local. We just want to talk and have fun, and you seem like you're a fun person to hang out with. So I'm looking forward to going fishing, and we'll set something up that'll be fun.
yeah, we just we.
Oh, definitely. We gotta stay in touch so we could get together.
You are
Marco from Death from Above is our actually. He waits on standby in case somebody misses their call, and so we call him. Like he's our standby guy, which he's like, if anybody misses their call, just call me. Just let me know. And he's from
How
Death.
interesting.
Yeah, he's our standby caller. He was on the show, and then
Nice.
we just talked to. I was talking to Marco Reed yesterday. You know, we'd like to get on the kayaks. I know as a school, fishing school, and I know they go out at nighttime, and we haven't done that, and so that'd be something cool to do. But please continue to send us in photos. We'll share them on our I'm an Outsider fishing group,
and
then
you're more than welcome to come back on the radio.
come back on the radio
Oh,
anytime.
thank you, Tom and Paul, and I enjoy this broadcast, and look forward to meeting with you guys, fishing with you guys, and getting together soon.
We're going to send you something free, so offline, just send us your mailing address, send us a message, and we'll get some free stuff out to you for just coming on the show. It's our thank you. And from all of us here at Outsider Tackle Box, tight lines, fish more.
And have a great Saturday. Get some rest now, because I know you've been up late.
Yes, about to go back to sleep right now.
I
Like
wish
to wake up and fish again.
I wish I was falling asleep too, but I'm not. So anyway, have a great Saturday. Take care. All right.
You too.
All
Thank
right.
you guys. You guys
right.
have a great one too. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Did we want to try Ryan one more time? He said give him a call.